Welcome to SportsbookReview.com, the home of your college bowls. Exciting times with today. We're going to go to Hawaii. Don't expect no weather problems. And today I've got two kings. King of the East in Big Ragoo and King of the West in the Big Boss. If we're going to the West, I think we should start with the Big Boss. How are you, Big Boss?
I'm absolutely fine. This one right here, it should be called the Chicken Bowl right here. It's basically all Hawaiian teams against each other because those guys over there at BYU, most of those guys are Samoan and from the islands and stuff like that. So this is going to be a big game over there on the island right there. And on this one, Mountain West, where I do it the best, I'm definitely on Hawaii in this one. Cole McDonald deserves it. In my book, he had a great season. You know, he's going to be trying to go to the next level after this. He has to put on a good show in this one right here. So I'm definitely going with him. But BYU has had much success playing against Mountain West teams. They're 2-1, but San Diego State did smack them in a 13-3 game at the end of the season. But they did beat Boise State, who won the Mountain West. That was their only loss. But this Hawaii team's a total different monster. You know, they're kind of underrated on defense, but they can get out there and play at times. But it's a high-octane offense. I haven't really seen too many teams that can really stop that offense. You can more or less, like, slow it down. But I'm definitely loving Cole McDonald and everything he's did with the Hawaii team this year. So I'm backing Hawaii 100%. And as far as the total, I think, it's going to be chicken bowls on this side, pineapple bowls on this side, and, they're going to all collage together. It's going to be a great meal. So I think it's going to be slowed down, although the numbers lead to a high total right here. But like I said, Hawaii's D has been underrated all year. They have a decent defensive line that puts together a good rush. They can be spotty in the secondary, but it's going to be a great game over there on the island.
Hawaii +2 against BYU. If you want to go with BYU, they're only giving up 1.5. I'm looking at Heritage just sitting up there and the total 64. 64 seems very, very high. Got to disagree with you, Big Boss, about Cole McDonald saying about great offense. He's thrown 14 interceptions and he has got that habit of freezing in the headlights, even though Hawaii, Big Ragoo, Hawaii coming off their best season since 2010.
Yeah, they got to be excited about playing on Christmas Eve, by the way. Merry Christmas on Christmas Eve to everybody. At the same time, Hawaii, what a better place to be for Christmas. But at the same time, we got a football game to play, guys. So Hawaii's basically playing a home game. We know that. And BYU, they've done pretty well against the Mountain West, like my guy DJ says. But at the same time, I'm looking at the total here, a couple different reasons. Number one, the turnover ratio. Hawaii is one of the worst in the nation on turnovers. And our secondary on BYU, they've got a really good secondary. So I think the pass is going to be an issue for Hawaii in this game. And what does BYU like to do? They like to run and run and run and run some more. So I'll look for them to kind of slow the pace down here, and maybe with a few defensive stops on their side of the ball with some ground control, I look for this game to go under. And don't be surprised if Hawaii doesn't start Cordiero and lieu of Cole McDonald here, just to try to be a game changer in this particular spot. So if that happens, I'm definitely going to be on the under 64 points.
Under 64, that's exactly where I am. That's exactly what I wanted to hear from the Big Ragoo. I'd have been a lot happier if the man from the Mountain West, and that's what he does best, would have agreed with us. But he's fancying Hawaii. Heritage sitting out there. Go to sportsbookreview.com/heritage. They will show you the way. And I tell you what, there's plenty more on there for you to have a good read. So make sure you press that button. Have we talked you into the under, though, Big Boss?
No, I'm absolutely on the under. I think it's going to be a grudge match. It's going to be slowed down. I'm absolutely on the under. But I do disagree about what you said about my guy, Cole McDonald. Even though he did throw 14 interceptions this year, he did throw 29 touchdowns. He has 3,642 passing yards at a 64.1 percentage completion percentage. So the guy's not bad, but I like what Beck Ragoo said. It's gonna be a tough game. They're gonna be strategizing. They may start somebody else than Cole McDonald to loosen up the defense. They may know they have to try to get the running game going against this team, but I like it. I like the under a lot more than I like the side, but I couldn't take nothing other than Hawaii with the success they had this season.
Hey, we're looking for an edge. Forget Hawaii. Forget BYU. We're all three of us are on under 64. That's where Heritage are sitting. So we'll all sit with them and we go eat. And by the way, Ragoo, you're the worst looking Father Christmas I have ever seen. I don't want you anywhere near my chimney on Christmas Eve, my friend.
I won't hold it against you. Don't let me come bring you any gifts this year.
No, I don't want you bearing any gifts whatsoever. Be sure to join us again because the next bowl, we're going to go to the Independence Bowl in Louisiana. See you soon.